Hi folks, Chief Meteorologist James Zahara here. Last of the snowflakes now making their way east of the river. Main roadway's not too bad as we can see from our Bridgepoint camera, but keep an eye on those neighborhood streets and sidewalks. They're going to be slick as we make our way through the rest of the day and going into the evening hours. Of course, it has been a very overcast sky. We've been seeing that for a number of days, but there is some hope for some sunshine as we take a look at our cloud-covered track. We will start breaking out with a little sun on Friday, going into the weekend, even more so as we head into early next week, but still keeping those temperatures a little bit on the cool side, especially for the weekend. Here, the last of the snowflakes kind of whipping around that area of low pressure, now off to our east. No worse than a few little flurries expected. As far as the clouds, we'll keep those going throughout the evening and then actually get some breaks in those clouds as we head later on tonight going into tomorrow morning. Next system we're keeping an eye on is still located out to the west, of course, producing extreme weather in areas around the west coast. This system will be one we'll keep an eye on. The question will be the track of this once it does make its way across our neck of the woods as we get to the middle portion of our weekend. Let's first talk about what the skies will be looking like as we head overnight into early tomorrow morning. And sure enough, by dawn or close to it, we start seeing those breaks in the clouds. Of course, combined with that snow-covered ground, that very light snow-covered ground, you're going to help cool off those numbers, and likely lower 20s are going to be a good bet in many of our hometowns. Clouds that we're seeing coming in for our Friday, these are going to be high, thin clouds, so we should be able to break into some sunshine as we go through the course of our Friday, and that will kind of linger on with those high clouds as we make our way into Friday evening. Still a cool day, but seasonally cool for this time of year, as numbers once again will make their way back around the mid-30s. Now let's take a look at that system, and we're kind of been comparing models here. This is the GFS or American model, and yesterday we had this system developing throughout the day on Saturday and a lot farther north. But look at the track. By Saturday evening, heading into Saturday night into Sunday morning, and we could still see some light snow in areas near the Quad Cities and points southward, producing maybe a little bit of accumulation before it moves out of the way heading into our Sunday. So that was the GFS. Take a look at the European model, and as we put this into motion, you can see how the system by Saturday evening is even farther southward, producing some broken clouds around here heading into about Saturday night and continuing such as we head into Sunday. So the trend is showing the system moving a bit more south and east, so we actually could be talking about some nice dry weather for the weekend, but one that we'll keep an eye on in the next 24 to 48 hours. Here's your 8-day outlook. We'll continue to see 30s for daytime highs right through the weekend. Warmest for the start of the new week. Numbers could be well in the 40s before we cool off those numbers later into next week. For more weather information, go to our website. That is WQAD.com.